We have learned quite a lot of tags until now, but they're all about text editing or manipulating with, in other words. But what about adding some pictures in our website? Well, when we want to add a media like an image or a video or maybe an audio, all I need to do is to decide where I want to add it. Then I go to its location in HTML site. I'll come over here and I'll make an header. It's gonna be h2 and I'll say universe. Alright, so the picture where I want to add is right at the bottom of my h2 element, which is level 2 title. I stop here and open a new tag. So opening new tag, smaller than sign, img. img stands for image. So alright, img tag comes with its property src. What is that? Okay, let's leave img tag without src. It will look more familiar to us. Another tag looking like the others but with one difference. It doesn't have a closing tag at the end. Now it says that I want to add a picture here, obviously. But how to add a picture? The answer is that with the src, you give the path of the image that you want to show here. You tell the browser where the picture is. So let's have src here again. Alright, so src stays here again. It is like you call your roommate when you're at school and ask him for a document from your own computer. You tell him, like, in my documents, in my works folder, my homework.something file, send it to me please. I will add the picture here. So I'll tell to my browser the path of the picture. My picture is space.jpg. They are in the same folder with the file of img.html right now. So I'll tell him its name. So space.jpg. Space.jpg. Alright, let's save it and see in the browser my website and images.html. Alright, I have my title here, universe, but the picture is very big. I have two ways to solve this problem. First, I can go ahead and change the scale of my picture with the image editing programs like Photoshop or something like this, which is amateur and very long way. Or I can tell to my browser to display it smaller. So I'm going back to my text editor and I go to my img tags attribute and I can ask it to be displayed as big as I want. Right near the src attribute, I give another attribute. I type width here. Of course, I don't type here big or small. I write a certain amount, like 350 pixels, for example. And another attribute, it's height, the height of the image. So I write here height and 350 pixels again. I save it and let's see in the browser. Now it is smaller, but its scale is not that good as I want. Its scale has been changed because my picture was a little bit larger. If I go ahead and delete the attribute of height, my smart browser will edit the height automatically. It's just okay to leave it that way. Let's save it and see in the browser. Now it's better. Now I can see my picture here. Alright. We have another attribute for img tag. It's called alt. So alt attribute. If you fill this attribute, Google will find your image easily. Now I'm gonna fill this attribute with possible searching words. A black hole swallows the star. If a person makes a search in Google Images with those words, most probably Google is going to index my picture too, so it's going to show a picture from my website. Now let's go ahead and make an exercise with the things that we have learned so far. The exercise that I'm going to do is 25 things only best friends can understand, or 14 things only Argentinians can understand stuff. They are very popular nowadays on internet. So we will learn how to make such an application, right? So I'll have a line in between two exercises. So HR, I will have a line here. Let's save it. Now I need a header. So header is going to be H1, the big header. My title is 5 funniest things ever Snapchatted. Okay, so under this I'll have a second header, H2, between two H2 elements. And I will add the picture of this title. So let's save this document and see what we have done so far. Open in the browser. Cool. I have line here in 5 funniest things ever Snapchatted, the title of my content, and the first title of my image. So let's go ahead and add some images to this folder. All right, I have prepared a file here. It's called Snap. So I'll use those pictures in my exercise. So I'm going to include this folder into my main folder. So let's save it here. My direction for my pictures is going to be snap / the name of my pictures. So I have named them as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So let's go to my Sublime Text, and I'll have a tag img, and the source is right now snap folder / name of my picture 1jpg. Right, so I'll give an attribute of width. It is going to be 500 pixels, and I won't give any height attribute right now because I don't want my pictures to be scaled. And I could give an attribute of alt, but I won't give an alt attribute right now for this not to be so long. So let's save it and see what we have done here so far. All right, let's refresh it. Okay, first title, second title. This title belongs to my image, and probably I can add a source here. For example, this is from reddit.com. Let's go ahead and do it, and I'll put it into a paragraph tag, but I want my text to be emphasis, so I'll add em tag, or I can add I tag. So I'll add that I tag. It's going to be an italic. So source is reddit.com. Let's save it and see in the browser. Cool, I have added now. So it's time to add some more pictures here, and it's gonna be some kind of content which is very popular nowadays. So the rest of the contents I'm adding here. So H2. Okay, I think I'm gonna copy this guy from here. Copy, paste, and paste here. So closing tag. Copy my closing tag here and paste it here. So I have 4 more headers. So I will add pictures here. They're going to be same direction from snap folder. The name of the picture is going to change, but the attribute of width is the same. So I'll copy this guy from here. I'll add it here. All right. So the name of my picture is 2.jpg. And the width is the same, the same attribute. So my source is the same, so reddit.com. I'll add it here. I have prepared my second content as well. Let's do the same for the rest of my contents and see the result, okay? So I'll add it here too. This is going to be 3.jpg. This is another picture, and the width is 500 again. The source is reddit.com. And I'll add it here. This is gonna be 4.jpg, and the width is 500 pixel again. And for the last content I have, it's gonna be 5.jpg. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 JPEG. All right, okay, I have added all my pictures here, right? So let's refresh my page and see the result. So it's looking pretty good to me because all of them are in the same line, the pictures. They're like in an order. Alright guys, you just go ahead, find the dummy tags and some pictures and prepare your own content. Make sure that they are not going to be less than 5. So I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.